So I'm here with Dustin from Dual Dorks, and we're here at Tdubfest, and we are going to go see if we can find ourselves a hamburger. So we're over in Little Moab, Utah. So I decided to take a last-minute little vacation and come out and see everybody out here. So we'll see how it goes, but so far, other than a few raindrops, it's about perfect out here. So Matt from the Mob Street channel is going to try to get a group together here so we can all go to lunch over at a hamburger place up in Eureka, Utah, which is just above Moab, or Little Moab. I keep saying Moab, Little Moab. So I'm going to go see if I can catch them before they take off. Dustin's behind me. He had to change out his carburetor on his 87 T-Dub. The slide carb was acting up, and so he just put a China carb on it. And at least from initial testing, it looks like it's running perfectly. Started right up first try, so we're really hoping it'll continue to be a very successful little conversion. And he did it in record time. I think it took him about 45 minutes. Pretty impressive. So they said they were meeting at 4 o'clock. I just looked at the time and it's already past 4 o'clock, so hopefully we'll find the group coming up the hill here. So Little Moab is south of Provo, and don't know the name of the other little towns. Heck, I don't even know the name of that lake out there. I do know it's a pretty cool area. It's got the rocks on the left that people like to crawl around on. There's some more on the right over here. And you can go up to the Eureka mining district, or Tintic mine, I think. Tintic, something like that. So you can go up and explore those. Lots of mines to look at. Just kind of cool country in here. Kind of looks like my backyard, but it's got a lot of other things that, I definitely don't have. But, things like these rocks around here that you can climb all over. Pretty impressive stuff. It's just cool. Huge mountains out there, too. Nice stuff. So everybody's camped out down below here. So we're going to go see if I can find them. We've got Bradley is here. And he's got his motorcycles that he's been, testing all his parts on. Pretty amazing conversions, really. His tires look really impressive. I definitely am thinking about doing that, and possibly even seeing if I can get him to work as a tubeless. I'm going to follow Rodney from T-Dub's club, use his video, and just see what happens. Figure, why not? What have I got to lose other than a bunch of sealed spokes? So right now it's into about 70-something degrees, and there's a tropical front moving up out of the south. So I was camped out in central Nevada last night and got rained on, and almost got myself a rattlesnake bite. Luckily, the rattlesnake was fairly friendly. I got up to go to the bathroom at about midnight and had my flashlight, but really wasn't paying attention, didn't look down. And after I got done doing my business, I saw something out of the corner of my eye, and there was a rattlesnake down by my foot. And he was just very calmly just sliding along, slithering to wherever he wanted to go. So other than giving me a heart attack, no harm, no foul. I just let him go. I don't believe in killing him. He was there first, but it definitely got my heart racing. I just wish I had my camera with me at the time. But I was literally frozen. I was not going to move. Another T-Dub. There's a lot of T-Dubs here for Tdubfest. Makes it a lot of fun. See everybody here. Pretty awesome. You guys been up here before?
We've been here, and we've been to the rally a couple times.
Yeah, okay, so you know everything up here then.
But we've never made that ride just now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somehow it seems like that's like the ride everybody makes. And
yeah.
somehow I managed to miss it.
I like it. It really, you know, coming up, oops, it's just climbing nicely.
I won't do that to you.
In one 2 cycle, or 2 stroke. Ready to go. Funny.
There they are. Sweet. I told them. How good that did. You got my hat? Oh, and I couldn't see dust. Yeah, all of a sudden, oh no, I'm not worried about my ears. Yeah. Miss all those ruts.
Okay, well, just finished a really good burger at Bee's Hangout up here in Eureka. So I'm going to head on back to the camp, the rest of the T-Dubbers, and maybe do a little trail exploration when we get back to camp there. So we'll see how that goes, but so far this has been a really fun little hangout. Let's see what else we can get ourselves into here. Now for a very dusty ride back. All downhill, pretty much back into our camp. But as you can see, it gets dusty in here. And I'm not quite tail end Charlie coming back here, but close to it. Definitely got to watch these water ruts hidden in the dust. It's kind of chewed up. It actually turned out to be an absolutely beautiful evening out here. Clouds kind of broke up, got the sun out, lighting up all the flowers, lighting up the dust. Pretty nice. Well, I guess the Jeep wants me to go. It passed me a minute ago. Yeah, look at the view down that valley. Wow. Totally awesome. So all that, what looks like water out there is actually solar panels. Since I was here 2 years ago, they've put a giant solar farm in. But man, this is such a beautiful descent down into here. Just absolutely gorgeous. Rolling hills, big mountains, got it all. Another good view of the solar farm out there. And that's Dustin ahead with a couple other riders. Of course, I can never remember names. I try, but my memory is, for whatever reason, is horrible with faces and names. go, a whole line of T-Dubs. Going up the, whatever the pass road this was. Well, the good news is I'll definitely be bringing back a part of Utah with me, pretty much in my nose and in my lungs. Woo! Lots of limestone dust. Sort of a sunset, I guess. You want to call it that? Maybe we'll get some color later, though. That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, that's Dustin right in front of me there. He's like me, looking at everything. Also better at goofing off on the ride than I am. Shadow. Woohoo! Hate to think how much dust is on this lens. God, cool. See all our dust going out in the distance in the mirror there. Watch this guy to the right of Dustin. He went onto the trail that parallels this road. He's just flying, going off all the little jumps, and I don't even know what the trail up there looks like. I'm not sure I'd want to do it, and he's not at that speed. Here we are back in the T-Dub camp. Had to wipe all the dust off the lens. Yeah, we're camping up in the trees above all of this. A little too open for me. Gonna go see what's going on back in our camp. See, probably not much. Earlier, Dustin was able to replace his carb, which is totally awesome. He was having problems with the original 87 carb, so I brought a Chinese carb with me that I gave to him to try using, and it actually fit by some miracle. So that was awesome. And at least last I talked to him, the 87 was running dramatically better, so hopefully it's still doing that. He was out doing some rougher stuff that I didn't even realize he was going to do, so I may be my lonesome up here. That's okay too. I'm going to go up, finish setting up some stuff for camp. Maybe he'll come by and let me know what's going on. Here we are. Home sweet home.